Alright everyone, and welcome back to the United League Championship on F1 2015, and here we are today for round 2 of the season in Bahrain. And yep, this is my best qualifying lap. Once again we're here representing Formula X box, and yeah, hoping for another good result here today. Got some good points last time out in Australia, finishing in 6th place in that race I believe. And yeah, not really on the pace here again today, but yeah, hoping that if a few cars run into trouble then we may be able to capitalise again. For this race then we don't have Stop Map with us. We've got K Gibbs GP with us instead as our teammate, and I've never actually raced with him before. He raced in Formula X box way back in season 1, but when I was racing in tier 1 he was actually the commentator for the highlights for Formula X box on their channel, so yeah, that's sort of like the only sort of link we have really. But yeah, we both raced in Formula X box, and yeah, I'm sure we'll be having a good race here as teammates. As yeah, we're going sort of towards the end of our lap now then. Not really a great lap, but it was the best one that we did, and yeah, you can see we've improved a bit on our time here, but we're quite a way off the pace here of Cyril Rosberg. So yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to be right on the pace of the top leagues like CRL here today. Also F1 league looking quite competitive as well. As around the final corner we come then, and we have a massive slide there, so yeah, I said a lot. That was actually my quickest lap, and I made quite a big mistake there. As across time we go then, it's a 32-1, and with that mistake maybe I could have gone to the top 10, but yeah, not the best qualifying there. 12th place and 13th for K Gibbs, so yeah, we'll be hoping for better in the race, as Cyril Hamilton didn't actually set a time there, and I think it was Diddy Cupid, well, it must have been him that got pole, because who else would it be? As we're on the grid now then, it says a 3-stopper once again, but we're probably going to try a 2 because yeah, our pace isn't that great, so we may as well try something different here. As we're on the grid now, lights coming on, and away we go then in Bahrain. And I think we've got a pretty good start here, maybe a little bit of lag involved with it as we get alongside Marshmallow, and there's already been a crash there with I think Cyril Rosberg and one of the Toro Rosses I think. As in turn 1 we get a little bit squeezed to the apex, and Nausea goes out wide a bit, and then we get pinched between him and Cyril Hamilton, so we had to sort of back out of it a little bit, and we're back down to 10th place then, which is quite a shame because we were as high as about 6th or 7th there for a second, but then it also went away again as Nausea has a bit of a spin there, so we had to I wasn't sure if he was going to ghost or not, so I had to take a little bit of avoiding action there, but we're up to 9th place now then, and right in behind JPS here, as we're going to try and go around the outside of him here into turn 8 I think it says, and we get a good exit, and actually we managed to out traction him on the exit, and we're up into 8th place then, so it's been a good start, 4 places gained already, and skipping to the beginning of lap 2 now then. We lock up a bit as Cyril Hamilton as a half spin there, colliding with Project 994, and yeah, he is one of the few that have changed drivers then. Were one of the few different drivers that I was racing in this race, and yeah, near the end of the lap we have a massive moment there. We didn't really lock up, we did a little bit, but we sort of missed our braking a bit and nearly ran to the back of Cyril Hamilton, so yeah, I ran wide there, and the game still gave me exceeding track limits even though I lost loads of time, and yeah, I lost the place to Mike Marshmallow. But we're getting back alongside him now then towards turn 1, braked a little bit too early there though probably, we're still getting side by side with him just about, but yeah, I didn't really manage to get the inside of him there. We have a bit of a slide on the exit as well, and yeah, he goes defensive end towards turn 3, well turn 4 I think this is, and yeah, we couldn't really find a way past there. Kind of moved across a little bit, but I think I was alright with a move there, and yeah, still behind him for now then in 9th place with our teammate just behind us in 10th, and skipping to the end of lap 3 now then we see Project 994 having a bit of a slide up in front of us there, and his teammate Mike Marshmallow passes him now then and gets up to 7th place. We've got DRS, so maybe we'll be able to mug him as well then while he's getting back up to speed. As towards turn 1 we go then, and Project 994 looking at the inside of his teammate as K Gibbs had a look at us from the outside there into turn 1, and yeah, got 2 Williams and 2 Saubers battling it out here for 7th place as we get a good run here on Project 994 and Mike Marshmallow, but we're a little bit boxed in. I couldn't really move across on Project 994 there because I wasn't sure if we were going to collide or not, so I didn't really have anywhere to go there, and then I run wide in turn 4, and that allows K Gibbs to go through. He was looking faster than me at this point of the race, so yeah, through he went, and yeah, obviously I can't fight him too hard because obviously it's points for the team that we're trying to get here, and not really our sort of our own gain. And yeah, he's up to 9th place then, and he's looking like he can attack these two SRL drivers here. So yeah, we'll have to see what he can do. As actually Project 994 had a bit of a spin there right as the message appeared on my screen, so I completely missed that then. But yeah, we go back up to 9th place. Then at the end of lap 6, K Gibbs pits for the first time, as does Z Racers, Silent Mole, and also Burnout F1. So that seems to be a certain 3-stop from then. And I think most people will be doing that, as we have a massive slide there into the final corner on lap 7. I think that was like a proper 4-wheel drift there into the corner, as it looked like Mike Marshmallow was going to go in then, but he was just going to slipstream from the Mighty Midget there. So we're up into 4th place then, having not pitted yet, and yeah, a few others have yet to come in as well. Yeah, Diddy Cupid's just come in. There's a little bit of lag going on with the pit exit. There's registering cars coming out earlier than they had done, and then obviously they jump back afterwards. So yeah, in we come then. And interestingly, Mike Marshmallow actually stayed out longer on option tyres then, so he was still out on lap 9 on his option tyres that he started the race on, and I thought I went quite long going to lap 8, so yeah, impressive from him then. As we're going to go on to prime tyres now then for the first of our 2 stops, and yeah, we're going to rejoin down in 9th place, just alongside CRL Rosberg here. I wasn't sure where he was, and yeah, I hopped over the curb a little bit and had a bit of a spin there, so that wasn't very good. I lost quite a bit then on my out laps, so yeah, that hurt me quite a bit there. Skipping to lap 10 now then, and yeah, I'm not sure what's going to happen here, but yeah, we're heading down the pit straight, and it's actually Lucky Dog 2000 now. He's about to pass us then and bump us down to 11th place, so not going too well for us at this point then, out of the points. So yeah, we do have one less pit stop to make though, which is going to hopefully play into our hands later on here, as we've actually got our teammate in the pits for the second time now then. That's going to move us up into the points, and we're still pretty close in behind this group in front of us, as Lucky Dog actually goes at the inside of Mike Marshmallow here, and they collide on the exit. They both go spinning out, and that's going to put us straight up to 8th place then, so that's a gift for us, but for them, they've both spun out there, and we're now right on the back of CRL Rosberg, who must have been on quite old tyres at this point, because he seemed to be struggling quite a bit here. And we're going to line him up towards the final corner. He goes defensive, but we just take the race in line, and we're going to go around the outside here, and we've got the move done before we get to the corner. And we're up in 7th place, and I'm pretty sure he goes into the pits behind me here. So yep, and he goes in for what will be his second stop, I think. And we've got Z Racers coming out of the pits in front of us then, and I think he's actually going to skip behind us here. Yes, he is. So we're actually up to 6th place now then, and yeah, that's on lap 15, and we're going to skip a bit now then, I think. Yeah, up to lap 17, we're actually up to 2nd place now that everyone else has done their second stop. So going well for us at this point, considering everyone else has got to stop one more time, including myself. But yeah, we've got Z Racers now, who's caught to us on fresh tyres, and he passed us with DRS here down the straight, and in 2nd place he goes. But we've got a nice gap behind us then. We're in 3rd place. We've got K Gibbs just behind us in 4th, but he's actually just been passed. But yeah, both of us very much in the mix at this point, with around 10 laps to go, and at the end of lap 19 we come in for our final stop onto another set of prime tyres. I could have gone in on the previous lap, but it was sort of like a split second decision. I decided to stay out 1 lap longer just because I felt the tyres could, and I decided that it may be beneficial to have a lap better tyres at the end. That was my thinking there. But yeah, in we come then. We're going to be down in 9th place. It looks like K Gibbs passes us, but he's going to be pinned for a 3rd time at the end of this lap. So yeah, we'll be past him pretty quickly after that, as out of the pits we come then, with a nice bit of clear air there. And on the end of lap 22 then, onto lap 23, we've got a few cars coming out of the pits there. I think it was Silent Mole was one of them. Actually, I think it's Burnout F1 at this point, and CRL Rosberg a bit further behind. So yeah, Burnout F1 not far behind us then, considering we pitted earlier than him. And near the end of that lap, he does upper inside and into turn 10. Bad flashbacks here of when we went side by side with Hamilton fan through here, but luckily this time it goes a lot better off, and well, certainly for both of us at this point. And yeah, Burnout F1 is actually taking the place, so he's up into 6th place. And yeah, then we've got Silent Mole and CRL Hamilton coming out of the pits. Silent Mole was actually a bit further back, but CRL Hamilton here was actually right behind me coming out of the pits, and he's going to be right on me now then with just under 6 laps to go, and he's lined me up already then, even on cold tyres, as yeah, towards turn 4 we go. We've gone defensive, but yeah, into the corner he's just going to cut back underneath us with the fresh tyres. Even though they're a bit cold at this point, he still passes us and gets himself up into 5th place with still one more person in front of us to pit for the option tyres. And they come in now, I think it is, yeah, the Mighty Midget. So yeah, we go through into 5th place, and yeah, we managed to hold on to it until the penultimate lap, as yeah, Silent Mole is going to line us up here then for 5th place. But still we're on for a good result here, and I think we really got helped in this race by the fact that so many of the 3 stoppers were all battling with each other and tripping over each other, as we saw with Lucky Dog and Mike Marshmallow. And yeah, that really helped us out here doing that alternate strategy. And yeah, our tyres weren't even in that bad condition, like they weren't orange or anything. So yeah, we were doing alright at this point to still be in this position. And yeah, still right behind Silent Mole here, still sticking behind him even after being overtaken. So decided to use what was left of the fuel and go for one last push if I could here down the pit straight with DRS to see if I could take the place back on the final lap. But no, we were just too far back in the end, and yeah, he is going to maintain 5th place then. And yep, we've got a comfortable gap behind us, so we should be alright for 6th place. It's on the final lap actually. CRL Hamilton has a bit of an off there, I don't know what happened to him, but yeah, he loses a place to Silent Mole. And if we'd been maybe just a tiny bit quicker, we maybe could have had a chance here of taking P5 from him on the final lap there, just as we took a position on the final lap in Australia. But no, we're just not close enough, as Diddy Cupid sets the fastest lap of the race as he crosses the line to take the win. So yeah, very good race from him once again. And yep, it's looking like a lot better of a race than it was earlier on when we were off the pace and outside the top 10 in terms of pace. And yeah, we're actually going to be coming across the line in 2nd, and we're going to be in 6th place. So that's, I think, a really good result considering, as yeah, we've crossed the line then. A good 8 points for us once again then. And unfortunately for K Gibbs, he had an incident of some kind, I'm not sure what happened, but yeah, he's still got a point though in 10th place, so good race from him. That's the one race he can do though for this series, so I'll be back to having Stop Matt as my teammate from next time. As there's the final results then, the top 5 all, top 6 actually I should say, all managed to get away with no penalties, I think that's said there, so that's pretty good from us there. And yeah, just having a quick look through a race director, still quite a bit of incidents having said that. And yeah, that is it then for this one. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget you can leave a like on the video and leave a comment if you want as well. And I'll see you next time for Austria. So yeah, stand will be down in the description as well. Thanks for watching and goodbye.